All right, the 49ers keep on making moves, even when we're on our walk. Getting some sunshine, San Francisco stays busy with the releases. Next up is Leonard Floyd, and this might be a precursor to the 49ers agreeing to terms with Joey Bosa. We'll see on that front, but I can tell you how it's related. Leonard Floyd, only 240 pounds. He did have 8.5 sacks in his lone season with the 49ers. But again, this team finished number 29 in run defense. It plummeted over the past 2 years, especially this past season. The only defensive lineman who graded positively against the run was Nick Bosa. So they're not going to have a 240-pounder on the opposite edge. Robert Saleh is going to want a bigger defensive end. And the reason that I invoke Joey Bosa's name is, yes, the 49ers are very interested in adding Joey Bosa, but he's also a much better run stopper, much better edge setter. You know, I compare Leonard Floyd to Malik Collins, another one-year defensive lineman for the 49ers. Malik had 5 sacks, was number 7 in pass rush win rate amongst defensive tackles, but below average against the run, like a 42.8 grade against the run for San Francisco. So they are releasing Malik Collins. They're releasing Leonard Floyd. This is going to save the 49ers $7.95 million against the cap. So not as big of a financial savings as Deebo Samuel, who saved $17.5 million, but this is all money that carries over from season to season, and the $7.95 million for Leonard Floyd can be more efficiently spent elsewhere. Anybody who thought the 49ers would run it back with the number 26 defense on their resume from this past season, with the number 29 run defense on their resume, you're fooling yourselves. They're definitely going to make a lot of big changes. And the defensive line, there was a point in the year where it looked like they might be turning the corner against the Chicago Bears. They had that big game. And Nick Bosa after said, you know what, I want to keep the whole group together. And after that, it all went downhill. Really, after the game against the Rams, it all went downhill when Devondre Campbell walked out on the team. And the run defense never found a good stride, and it just turned into something terrible. And then after the season, after the game against Arizona, in the locker room, Nick Bosa said that was embarrassing. He was embarrassed to be part of what the 49ers put on tape, which meant that San Francisco was going to make these wholesale changes across the defense and the defensive line. I still want to see if they hold on to Jordan Elliott, who wasn't a good pass rusher either. Run defense was his specialty. On the roster builder that we made that came out last week, we gave you the opportunity to cut all of these defensive linemen who the 49ers added last year. Leonard Floyd, Malik Collins, Jordan Elliott, and Yetur Gross-Matos. I think Yetur is the one who the 49ers definitely keep. Could be surprised, though, because he can play outside and inside. So he could still vibe really well with a Joey Bosa addition. Then you look at the other edge rushers out there. DeMarcus Lawrence is available, same age as Leonard Floyd. Funny enough, Joey Bosa is only 29. I know he's been through injury hell, especially over the past couple seasons, but he'd actually be a younger option than Leonard Floyd, who's 32. DeMarcus Lawrence could be added at age 32 for the 49ers. They need players who can deliver that firm edge against the run, period. And they still need defensive tackles. It's really barren at that defensive tackle position for the 49ers, given the fact that they parted ways with Malik Collins. So, you know, Larry Ogunjobi is available right now. I've talked about Dalvin Tomlinson on the inside. And of course, Joey Bosa is the one that we're going to circle back to on the outside for San Francisco. But if you do just look at the simple statistics here, there is a lot more red than blue on this chart, and that means bad performance against the run. Nick Bosa was the only good one against the run. Maybe the 49ers should go out and sign his brother to help that number 29 run defense.